Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our foot soak session. My name is Heidi Stonier, and it's very nice to be here. I'd like to share just a little bit with you how I began this beautiful process of meditation. I I met Sri Mataji. I went to a public program of hers in 1993. Um, I, I'd been a seeker all my life, I think, since I was young. I always knew that there was more than what I was being shown by my culture. to, there was more to reality, there was more to me. And so I went to, I went seeking, and I was Buddhist for many years. And I went to a lot of different gurus that charged me money and did gave me mantras and tried to move me up the line and take more of my money. And uh, I was sort of fed up, and I was very intrigued by Sri Mataji because she was not charging any money, and she was basically just saying, come, you're the spirit. I was intrigued, so I went to hear her speak. And I have to say, the minute I saw her, I know I had some inner recognition because tears were flooding down my face. But I didn't have outer recognition because I had a very, very busy and active mind. And I'm sure many of you can relate to that. And I listened to her talk, and it was such a deep talk, what she was saying, and sort of letting me know that I could have this possibility of really understanding myself, knowing myself, overcoming my obstacles to knowing myself and to being empowered and feeling wonderful in my life. And frankly, it was just too much for me. So I actually walked away, and it took me a whole year to go back and hear her again. And I think what happened in that year was actually she was really working on my subtle system, the subtle system that we're working on when we meditate, and that we're going to be working on tonight when we do our foot soak, on clearing out all of these obstacles that we have to just being at peace. So 1 year later, so now it's 1994, and I go to hear her speak, and I'm ready to hear her both inwardly and in this mind. And I jumped right in. I began meditating. I began seeking out Sahaja yogis to learn more. And within 3 weeks, I had amazing results. So I know, people talk to you. I was listening to what Mark was talking about the other night about desire. You have to have the desire to do it. And I guess after that year, I just really had the desire. I was like, okay, uncle, like it's not working. This resistance I have, I'm going to really try and make it work. And then, so from that point on, within the first 3 weeks, I saw these changes in my relationships. I saw, I think what was really significant was I stopped looking to other people to solve my problems, in particular, my husband. I'm married. We were going through a rocky period, and I started meditating, and I suddenly realized, oh, the issue is me. It's not him. He can't solve any of my problems. I have to solve them, and I can because I started to have this tool to introspect, to be with myself, to connect to this rising, beautiful Kundalini that was kind of miraculously bringing me into some sort of stability and an awareness of myself and of my own ability to grow, and and it also improved my relationship with my little son at that time. I was a new mom, I was a liberated mom, and I was trying to do everything at once and be a mother, and so I was very guilty towards him. And I started to realize in the meditation, like, oh, I just love him, and I'm just going to be with him and be in the moment with him. And the meditation really helped me to be in the moment. Um, and so my relationship with him started improving. And now I've just been doing it every day for the almost 30 years. And it's a beautiful, ongoing process of self-discovery and self-knowledge. And all I can say is, I'm not a perfect person, but I'm definitely a way more relaxed person, a way more open, loving person. Um, and not that I don't get anxious sometimes, because I do, but I know what to do about it. And I also am at the point in my meditation where I realize, because of the state of the world, that like I cannot afford to doubt myself and to doubt this process, which is so powerfully connecting me to myself and making me my own master, that I just, it means so much to me to be able to share it with other people, because this is how we will change the world, by changing ourselves. And when each one of us is finding that peace inside and finding that truth for ourselves, becoming our own master and being fully present with this open, genuine heart, wow, the world will become a better place. So that's kind of a bit of my story. Just to throw in a fun thing is we just opened an art center in the Catskills, and these are the kind of amazing surprises that happen in your life when you start this journey of meditation, because you're kind of in the stream of things when we're meditating and we're silent, and this Kundalini rises, and it's connecting us to the force of life, what's making the sun rise in the morning and the flowers grow, and that force starts to come alive in your life, and it's surprising and so enjoyable. Like, who would have thought? Usually people retire at my age, and instead we have this big beautiful Victorian house that we found in the Catskills, and we've opened an arts inn. So that's kind of one of the fun things that's another benefit of uh, of being in the flow of this Mother Kundalini energy. So that being said, let's do our foot soak and meditate together. So again, I know you all know that we have the salt, which is the earth element, in the water, and so we're really going to also try to become aware of that. That our feet are actually, grounded, how we're connected to the earth, and allowing the water element to just soothe us down. And then we'll have that sort of amazing juxtaposition of being very grounded and also the Kundalini rising, like it's pushing up from the earth and rising out. So let's put ourselves in bandhan before we put our feet in the water. Let's raise our Kundalini. I believe everyone knows how to do that. So we'll just slowly raise it once, second time, tying 2 knots, and third time, 3 knots. And holding our left hand open, we'll take our right hand and we'll give a bandhan for our first chakra, the Muladhara, which governs our innocence and our wisdom. Our second chakra, the Swadhisthana, creativity and pure knowledge. Third chakra, satisfaction. Fourth chakra, love, compassion, confidence, security. Fifth chakra, collective consciousness and witnessing power. The sixth center, forgiveness. And the seventh center, the integration of all of these qualities. And then we can just put our hands together over our heart. Let's bow our head for just a moment, relax the shoulder. Take a nice breath. And then with our right hand, we'll go 7 times around the water, giving it a bandhan. And giving it the energy too, and the vibrations. And then let's put our feet in. Again, take a nice breath, close our eyes, let our hands be open on our laps, and be nicely seated so that your sit bones are connecting nicely to the chair you're sitting in. And your spine is nice and long, and you're making a lot of space with your breath so that the Kundalini can rise from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head. Really take it easy. No rush. Let the attention move inside. We'll do a short mantra to Sri Ganesha. Ganesha representing and residing and presiding over the Muladhara chakra. And it's this Muladhara chakra that protects our innocence and gives us wisdom. And this is a center that can never be destroyed. It's always there for us. And as we meditate and go deeper into ourselves and our spirit, we become more and more aware of its indestructible nature, no matter what we've been through. That childlike wonder and joy and wisdom is always there for us. So we can say the mantra. We'll do it 4 times. This center has 4 petals. And we'll do it short form. So it will be Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Namo Namaha. And as you sing it with me, relax into it and just accept your voice, whatever level it's at, and enjoy the mantra. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Namo Namaha. That's my cat also enjoying. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Namo Namaha. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Namo Namaha. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Namo. And you can really let your belly out. So whenever we soak or meditate, we're constantly checking the top of our head, just with our attention, no effort, to see that the Kundalini is rising. So whatever center we put our attention on, it's to ease it and open it so that the Kundalini can rise out the top of the head, which is the experience of the self-realization and of the state of meditation. And see how as you relax and allow the foot soak to absorb any tension in the physical body and any what we call catches in the subtle body, allowing them to release into the foot soak. And see how that release enables the rising of the Kundalini through all of the centers to the top of the head and out the top of the head. So this foot soak is really a chance to relax and relinquish the control and the effort of the day. Relax behind the eyes and to really allow the attention on the inside to reach the top of the head and to rise beyond the top of the head. And don't put any effort into it. Just play with it. If any thoughts come up, forgive them. I forgive. And just experience, just feel. There's nothing to do. Just feel. Again, your belly nice. Maybe you'll have a nice big Buddha belly or a Ganesha belly. So wonderful to be alive. Just let the breath also fill the belly and the whole void area which surrounds the Navi chakra, the third chakra. And this center, which gives us our self-mastery, is also really good to give it a break and let it be very calm. we're fully relaxed, we can begin our meditation. Let's gently open our eyes and rinse our feet and just put our foot soak aside. And we know to dump that water down the toilet, rinse the bowl, but at a later time. Let's stay in meditation and just rinse our feet and dry them off and set our bowl aside. All right, let's reposition ourselves with our sit bones nicely on our chair. And now we have relaxed our subtle system. We can take our two hands and place them over the center heart and press there gently and bow the head. Again, making sure that the shoulders are relaxed, the belly is full, the sit bones are firm, the feet are on the Mother Earth. And let's take a few breaths into the heart and make sure the shoulders and the back of the neck are relaxing. We can slightly bow the head as we exhale. So that this heart area, we become very aware of it. And now lift the head and very slowly open the two hands onto the lap. Very slowly let them float down. Let's put a little more attention on the heart by slightly lifting it so that the spine is very long and there's a lot of room around the heart. Feel how that relaxed belly, full of air, and those sit bones and the whole structure, the physical structure, aids the subtle structure and supports it. The spine be very long and the heart just ever so slightly lifted. And again, just do it with your attention. Don't force anything. Relax the shoulders and soften inside the throat, all around the throat and behind the tongue. And again, with our desire, we can ask Mother Kundalini, please rise and fill my heart with love and confidence, with the knowledge that I am the Spirit. great value to the divine. Just by myself. That relax the whole heart area and open it. Now, with your attention, run your attention from the heart to the brain and out the top of the head. And let that be a very easy pathway with the throat wide open, allowing the energy to rise through the throat. Like honey, feel the sweetness in the throat. Let the throat and our voice box be the instrument of our heart. So our words are sweet and full of intention, noble intention, loving. Feel how that relaxes the throat, the understanding that our speech is meant to be sweet and an expression of our heart, as are our hands. And at the level of the throat, we also release any and all guilt, such an unnecessary weight. And the whole time, our desire is to let the Kundalini rise out the top of our head and allow it to unite there with the Paramachatanya, this beautiful Sanskrit word, the all-pervading power of divine love. And one last image for our body as we go into silent meditation is the top of the head is called the Brahmarandra. It's the seat of the heart in the brain. And it opens to allow the Mother Kundalini rise through it. It opens like a beautiful 1,000-petaled lotus. And so lastly, before we sit in silence, allow that 1,000-petaled lotus to open and for the brain to fully relax and receive from the heart the awakening of our spirit and the dance of our spirit at the top of the head. So thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll be meeting again. Until take a very nice rest tonight, and be sure to check in with us for our next 21-day session, and also for the foot soaks and the schedule for that.